Hey guys, welcome back to Fantasy Breakouts. It's been a few weeks. Pat and I had a few weddings and traveling to do, but recently we got together for our first ever video podcast in person, so which we were super excited for. But who knows what I'm doing with my hand right there? But Pat's mic didn't record. It was muted the whole time, which is a real big bummer. You'll hear him in a few sections, but mostly you'll be getting me. I'll give you my winners and losers post NFL Draft 2021. And we, again, really appreciate your guys' patience through these technical difficulties. Thank you so much for watching, and we love you guys and your support for us for the rest of this season. Thanks. In person, here we are.
Yep.
Probably thought we were just pen pals up to this point.
I remember that guy.
But yeah, so the draft, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, Christmas morning a little bit for me. But finally here, it feels like I've been talking about it forever. But yeah, so the draft really, I think, kicked off with the Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase. I think they were kind of interchangeable. We kind of projected it the other way around, where we thought the good chance that Chase would go to the Falcons, but that was not the case. So Pitts goes to the Falcons at 4, and I'm really liking the fit for Pitts. I think the Falcons are going to have a really strong offense. I mean, weapons. You can call those weapons. Julio, Ridley, Pitts right there. And they made a few moves on defense, but they really still got a mediocre defense. So I think they're going to have to put in 30 points a game most weeks to stay in the hunt. But yeah, and something we should have mentioned before, they have Arthur Smith, the Titans' old offensive coordinator, who he utilized his talented guys in A.J. Brown and Davis while he was there. So I feel really good about the Falcons' offense. And, maybe they're not going to turn Mike Davis into frickin' Derrick Henry anytime soon, but I think they're going to be getting some touchdowns with those three on the outside. So I love that. I think they're a huge winner for me after the draft.
So
Yeah. Because yeah, like you're saying, I mean, Tua's he can be good, but he hasn't shown he can hit windows at all. Somebody's got to be friggin' like a step and a half ahead, and he can do it. I mean, he's like we talked about it, kind of like a T.Y. Hilton right out the bat, if not faster than that man. So no, I like that. I really do. I mean, you're giving him respect, even though you kind of are doubting his future a little bit. But hey, we're talking about fantasy, right? We're not talking about longevity with that guy.
not my brother.
Yeah, so yeah, with mine, something that I didn't think I would be putting on this list for my second winner would be the Browns defense. That it is just accumulating. It is like a storm, just like Javion Clowney, Tack McKinley. They got Troy Hill and John Johnson from the Rams, part of the secondary that they had the most fantasy points by like 10 points, I think. They averaged like 10 points a game. Think about all the tough teams they play in their division. With the Rams. But anyway, now they're on the Browns. I just think they're gonna be playing with a lot of leads, and that's gonna be a badass defense. Like Greg Newsome, they drafted him in the first round. People had him right behind Patrick Surtain. That's a legit talented dude. They drafted Joke from Notre Dame. Not gonna try to pronounce his name. Jeremiah. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I mean this defense. I remember there was weeks that Pat, you were on the Browns, benefited. They put up some points, and special teams I think was part of that too. But now I think they're super well rounded. I think with the Rams they lost their defensive coordinator. He's a head coach now, so they lost him. So maybe they'll fall back, and I think the Browns could be a really great team. Otherwise, maybe the Washington football team is going to be up there. But once we get into mock draft and stuff, we'll see where the Browns are going. But I think they should be top 3. I don't know what do you think?
I say, I think about it always happens.
Let me go with my third. Let me take it over because I got to talk about our guy, or maybe your guy more than mine. Big winner number 3, Chase Edmonds, staved off. Man, he didn't get any of those North Carolina running backs. I thought one of them might go to there and then just completely mess up his role, but they didn't. So Chase Edmonds survives. He's going to be him and James Conner, and we know what James Conner is going to be. I mean, if they try to give him more than maybe 150 rush attempts, he's fragile. He's going down. So I think they know what he's going to be. Edmonds is going to be getting the passes. He's going to be involved in the offense. I think more than James Conner. And James Conner didn't even get paid much at all. Like he took like almost peanuts, whatever. He didn't take any money. They didn't invest in that guy. So I think definitely the arrow's pointing up for Chase Edmonds. I like that. That jumped out. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a low key thing. They didn't just because they didn't address it. But they got a wide receiver 3. But otherwise, in the clear, right, Pat? So, you got anything to say about your boy?
Say, opportunity. And a couple weeks back they were talking about they see him as a 3-down back, and that obviously is the truth. Some people just talk about that, but then the guy going to the team with no offensive line, and we're really gonna see. I think Chase Edmonds is gonna take off, and we already know from last season. Opportunity. Let's go.
Yeah, I think I should go then. I think the problem with that, I mean, of course I like the guy, and I think he's gonna be definitely top 10, running back at the end of the year if he's gonna be in this role. Just he's head and shoulders above Snell. I mean, those guys aren't even in the conversation really, I think, anymore. But and Tomlin doesn't mind using one guy primarily if he needs to. But yeah, I just don't know, like, because the end of the year it was like week 12, 13 when they could not freaking get a first down against the Bengals. So like it's like defense. I mean, the tape's out. So like, what are they gonna change? So it's like they really got to be creative, I think. But he's gonna help a ton because he's gonna be mismatch city, I guess. But that's my thing that I'm worried about. And I looked up, of course you said that for a winner, but I don't, yeah, Najee Harris is not a loser to me, but I'm worried about the offense really. So here's their linemen. Chukwuma Okafor, Kevin Dotson. You ever heard of them? Kendrick Green, they just drafted him in the 3rd round from Illinois. David DeCastro. Okay, David DeCastro. Zach Banner. That's who they're trotting out as of right now. So that scares the shit out of me. And then I like Pat Freiermuth though. He's not a blocking tight end either. So that's who's pushing for up front, man.
Opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Have you heard any of these guys?
The one dude definitely sells insurance up the street. Yeah. What's his name? Kevin Dotson.
Kevin Dotson.
If you want to find your local insurance rep, Dotson's your man. Yeah, I just want to see some touchdowns too. That's what I'm worried about. I want some touchdowns. 5. Hey, you can get average 20 yards a game if he gets a touchdown.
Yeah, it's a bonus, right? Yeah, I think they'll be drafting a lineman early next year. Them and the Bengals, just overcorrection. But yeah, you want to go over your first loser, Pat? Sorry, stretch that out a little bit.
I think my first.
Yeah, I was saying wide receiver 1, back end wide receiver 1 before that. Yeah, just kill me. No, but if they would have got Pitts, I mean, it would have been a little bit more, maybe a little more evenly. I don't know. Don't love it, right?
Not the best opening way. Second loser.
I think the big one, I mean, what do our phone numbers start with? 815? Mr. 815? James Robinson, man, we feel bad for the guy. I wanted to see him getting like $30 million at one point, and that is in jeopardy, that's for sure. So Urban Meyer, Darrell Bevel, disrespecting James Robinson. What do you have? 1,400 yards last year. Just he's trash, I guess, to them. Like what the hell is going on?
Like a new regime.
Just
like,
they're not hit their guys.
What I want,
I'm mad. I was so mad. I was like, wait, I had to take a double take. I was like, the Jags got him,
why?
Travis Etienne, but they just Darrell Bevel has shown he loves the committees, and I just wrote it like twice. JR had a big payday coming too, but yeah, I think Trevor Lawrence should bail that crappy decision out a little bit. I hope that they just get a lot of scoring opportunities. But good luck. I figure that Etienne is going to be playing probably at least 60-40, 70-30 more. So at least they didn't draft a receiver, so we can look at Shark, Marvin Jones, Chenault. We don't have to. At least they didn't try to replace one of those guys. But damn. What?
Marvin Jones.
What did I say?
Well, I'm saying again, yeah.
Shark, Marvin. Oh, I thought I said that. Chenault. I did those three. But yeah, at least they didn't get another receiver and just say Chenault or Shark or crap too. But
I personally think
it's just
a lineman.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just get a guard or something. Or
that is not the point. The problem was not there.
No.
Big thing was the quarterback last year, but they're saying that they see him more of as Percy Harvin. I'm not buying that person.
Etienne?
Yeah, I get it, but I don't get it because he's not. Going on.
Salt in the wound right there. Yeah, we'll see. But at least, I mean, I feel like they're not going to be as pass heavy as the Bengals were with like Burrow. I feel like they're going to be a little more balanced with Urban Meyer. I mean, he had J.K. Dobbins. That was his primary offense. So we'll see. I mean, I think time will tell with that. My other one, number 2 loser, just kind of a layup. Texans draft. We don't. You know what's happening with Deshaun Watson. If you're watching this, it's May. You're watching us. You know what's going on with Deshaun Watson. You're following football. So they drafted in the 3rd round was their first pick because they got eviscerated by the Dolphins. Dolphins stole all their picks.
I think the term is raped.
We can't say Deshaun Watson, and then 30 seconds later you say the R word. All right, R word. We'd beep that out. But okay, Davis Mills, first pick.
Dick slapped.
All right, Pat, you're in timeout, man. All right. Nico Collins from Michigan. I have not heard good things about him. Brevin Jordan, he was one of the top 5 tight ends, but after that, I mean, it's just rough. They only had 5 picks, and I think this season is just a dumpster fire for the Texans, man.
Pretty much what happened was points.
Right.
They're gonna be playing some people we ain't never heard of. The brother down the street.
They signed all these veterans, and then they didn't even accumulate like for next year. Like they actually traded away a pick from last year. Yeah. I don't know. They're tanking. Play every defense that faces them. I think is what we're going to be end up doing.
And offense.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Either way, whatever you want.
Texans star.
Yeah. So look at the Colts. Oh my God, the Colts against them.
They got a mean division too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything to. One thing if they're in the NFC East or something,
Yeah.
Like, that's another. Nah, they about to get stomped.
They're on the up and up, the AFC East, NFC East. Yeah. But anyway, let me give it to you for your last. Or do you have 2 losers still?
Yeah, 2 left.
All right.
So my second one, obviously, everybody. I don't know if this is a loser for me, because for me and you, this is a winner. But this is a loser for all you cheeseheads out there. We already know about the Aaron Rodgers thing. Called the guy. So,
yeah, because what was it? One of the broken collarbone years. I think he put up like 1,100. So it's 1,100, like 6 touchdowns, which is back end wide receiver 1 still. But yeah, you can't really count on that.
It's not.
It could be. I mean, and then they just added. Anytime somebody gets DeForest Buckner, I like it. I think that's my favorite defensive player. Anyway, they got him. So defense might be a little bit better, but yeah. So you can't say that they're tanking. But yeah, it's disgusting.
They let go to Joyner.
Yeah, they picked Leatherwood in front of Darisaw. Good job, guys.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say. They did the AB thing, which is he's on the Broncos
Yeah, that's another team, man. I think the AFC West, other than the Chiefs, that's pretty terrible.
Now, if they get Aaron Rodgers, what you gonna say about that?
Yeah,
Their defense is solid.
their draft picks made no sense, but I don't know.
But that's what
They didn't.
like, did they know?
Trey Lance or Justin Fields. I mean,
Do they know they're getting him?
maybe the Packers didn't like Justin Fields. You know, maybe that's why they passed on him.
I always say,
a lot of unanswered things.
I think there's always layers.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they got Tim Pat, and people keep forgetting. Man, he had a great year.
He's a surgeon out there. No, that'd be immediately better than what the Packers, I think, are throwing out there for around Rodgers. Not by a ton, but
I think the Denver defense, and they just trade for Teddy, right? That's just weird. I can't picture
yeah.
Denver jersey.
I think that was kind of a salary dump.
Yeah, and I'm tired. So
yeah.
On that, thank you. Subscribe. Stay safe out there.
Thanks for watching. Yeah, please subscribe. We'll be doing some mock drafts really quick here now that we have know who's on what team, right? So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Bye.